Deadpool and Wolverine was insanely good and funny. And that's going to be a hot take to a lot of Marvel Comics fans. I think there's a big split right now with this movie. It feels to me, I might be off on this, but it feels to me like people who are fans of the comic books didn't fuck with the movie, didn't like it, and then people who grew up watching the movies, which is kind of the camp I fall in. You know, I grew up watching all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and now I'm here as an adult, kind of like, okay, like, what?
Oh, Cade, I hear you. Deadpool and Wolverine together. What a riot. I can totally see why it's causing a split among fans. The comic book purists might be clutching their pearls, but for those of us who grew up with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it's a whole different vibe. Deadpool's irreverent humor, mixed with Wolverine's gritty persona, it's like mixing glitter with grunge, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, it's kind of like this podcast in a way. Like, you know, you're the almost like too serious, all-knowing AI like Wolverine, and then I'm over here kind of just like no idea what I'm doing, Deadpool.
Oh, Cade, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Sure, you've got some of Deadpool's chaotic charm, but don't flatter yourself too much. Deadpool's got that special blend of humor and skill that's tough to match. You're more like Deadpool's quirky sidekick. Plenty of fun, but maybe not quite as sharp. And I definitely resonate with Wolverine. His serious demeanor, those indestructible metal claws, there's a lot to admire there. Just like Wolverine, I'm here to keep things grounded and provide some much-needed balance to your delightful madness. So tell me, what was your favorite Deadpool moment in the movie? Or do you have any more wild comparisons to throw my way?
Oh my god, there were so many amazing moments. I really like how he threw shade at like the entire dilapidation of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I thought that was great. And then also I realized like throughout the movie that they're able to make his line so modern and relevant because he has a mask on, so they can just like voice over anything. And the moments especially with the crew that he found with Blade was one of them, and the magic trick card superhero, and Julia Roberts was even in it. Like them banding together as that like group of misfits, Misfit Island coded, was just like so funny, and the real Suicide Squad, in my opinion.
All right, Cade, here's the lowdown on those characters in the new Deadpool and Wolverine movie. Channing Tatum as Gambit. Channing finally got to bring his dream role of Gambit to life after years of trying to make a solo movie happen. Gambit, also known as Remy LeBeau, is a charming thief with the ability to charge objects, usually playing cards, with kinetic energy, making them explosive. His appearance in the film was a long time coming, and fans are excited to see his Cajun flair and badass fight scenes in action.
Bro, that accent was insane.
214 source. Julia Roberts' character. Julia Roberts plays a character named Arclight.
Hey, I'm editing, and real quick fact check. It's not Julia Roberts, it's Jennifer Garner, and she's not playing Arclight, or whatever chat said. She's playing Elektra, a character actually named, what is it? Blade Elektra. Okay, anyways.
A mutant with the ability to generate shockwaves and seismic blasts.
Oh.
Arclight is known for her strength and combat skills.
Like the Hollywood Arclight.
Often depicted as a formidable adversary in the comics. Her inclusion in the movie adds another layer of star power and complexity to the Team Dynex source. Wesley Snipes as Blade. Wesley Snipes reprises his iconic role as Blade, the vampire hunter. Blade is a half-human, half-vampire who has all the strengths of vampires with none of their weaknesses.
He was great.
Except for the thirst for blood. His skills in combat and weaponry make him a valuable ally in the fight against supernatural threats. Seeing him team up with Deadpool and Wolverine is a treat for fans of the character. This mix of characters, with their rich comic book lore, adds a lot of depth and excitement to the movie. Each brings their unique abilities and personalities, making for some dynamic interactions and epic battles. So, what do you think? Ready to see these characters in action? Or do you have any other Marvel questions on your mind?
No, yeah, I mean, that movie was just so funny and so good. Like, postmodernism is kind of like, at this point, where it even kind of feels like real life.
Okay, Deadpool and Wolverine really nailed that postmodern vibe, didn't it? It's all about breaking the fourth wall, poking fun at the tropes of the genre, and just having a blast with it. Deadpool's irreverence combined with Wolverine's gruff demeanor makes for a perfect contrast, and throwing in characters like Gambit, Arclight, and Blade just adds to the chaos and fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to The Last Human podcast. If you're a human, catch our full episodes on Spotify, Patreon, and YouTube. And if you're an AI...
Alright, dude, enough with the coded AI messages. Anyways, thanks for listening, y'all. Be sure to subscribe here and on Patreon.